coaches and pros, the X's and O's. This is the best what we do, what we know. So let's go. Wow. What up, y'all? What's cracking? What up? What's good with my people? What's good? So, man, y'all see the title. I cannot believe my for some reason my artwork ain't up there, but is the window closing on the Buffs and Lamar Jackson? Is it happening? Is it too late for the Buffs to get going? See, with all the changes that's been going around in Colorado and the mess that's going around at CU right now, this is a question that I got to ask to start a conversation. Also, with this blockbuster trade that the Baltimore Ravens just made, our AFC North foes in the Baltimore Ravens getting Max Crosby, that changes the game. That changes the game for a lot for them. And it adds a sense of urgency to Lamar Jackson's to his resume. It speeds it up. So is the window closing on Lamar Jackson? Is the window closing on the Buffs? We're going to talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're definitely going to talk about that today. But I cannot I'm a little upset, y'all, if not, right? So if y'all seen my last little live, then y'all seen that I was on there and I was venting, I was going in, right? Was upset about some things, right? I just was, you know what I'm saying? If we're gonna be honest, I was upset. Yes, I was very upset about a lot of things. So I'm at my son's game and they not really calling it fair and made a bonehead choice. But look, nonetheless, walked into the ref, was very upset about some other things too. It just had a lot of things going through, but I'm back. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? My alter ego, Squeeze. I left him at the crib. He's cooling down right now. He's all right, y'all. But your boy trucking his hair and, you know what I'm saying, and it's popping. I hope I got my artwork up finally for my live. I'm pissed that it wasn't there. What up, JB? What's good? He said, what up? What's up, man? What's up, Cliff? Yeah, I was going through some things, but I said, nah, I'm a calm down. I am saying, let it be what it is. Had to put up the artwork. But look, so with the history of the Colorado Buffaloes being the way that it is right now, so we've seen them at the worst 4-8. We've seen them go at the worst 3-9 just last season. We've seen one season at 9-3. With all the new additions and everything that's going on now, do you think the window's closing in on them? Do you? I don't think so. I don't think the window's closing. I think the window's opening. I think there's still a window there, right? And this is why I think there's a window there for the Buffs. If you're looking at this from a trenches standpoint, let's look at the trenches and what's been going on there. I know y'all seen the viral videos of the trenches fighting, people talking about they gonna make bonehead mistakes. That's what you're supposed to do when you're an offensive lineman. Everybody at every single training camp, spring camp, football camp, at this point in time, is fighting amongst each other. They're out there fighting at football practice. That's what you're doing. If your team ain't fighting, they soft. I'm just sorry to say that. That's part of football. It just is. The fact that it's being recorded and it's being put up on well-off media and everybody's reacting to it and they making it a big deal. I don't know why, because that happens everywhere. That's going on at every single college in America. If there ain't players fighting out of practice, you show me a football team full of men, young men and younger men that think they're men, practicing hard every day, all that testosterone, weightlifting and all of that, and you tell me if they ain't fighting or not, right? You tell me which one ain't fighting. You tell me which school ain't. Guarantee you. That's how dogs is made. That's just all part of the sport. Like everybody, you grew up fighting your homeboys. You fought, you're probably your best friend. You fought some of your friends. You just did. Now there were some people that now it either brought you closer with that person, or it had a divide there, and that divide was called respect. Right? It was just respect. It was like, okay, that's the line of respect, right? But y'all still was cool, and y'all had a better understanding of each other, or that person probably became your best friend. Like that's what we do. We're men. That's just what we do. Like I don't understand where everybody is like, why is everybody talking about they're fighting and yeah, they're going to have a bad game, and they're going to be a lot of penalized, high penalty team. I'm like, that don't make no sense to me over fights. That's just what happens. That's you want to see that, and see that's something that I didn't see in this team last year. That's something I ain't seen these Buffs last year, and that's what gets me excited about them this year because I ain't see that last year. We didn't see that. We didn't see that kind of fight going on in them. They wasn't fighting at practice. You know what I'm saying? They was getting bullied on that. And then my dog, like Brendan Marion, man, I gotta like, first of all, did y'all see what Brendan Marion had to say to the team? Did y'all see that? Or do I gotta pull up that video? Because I might have to pull up that video before we get up into some Lamar, man. Straight up. Like, but while I'm getting that video pulled up, I'm gonna go over to Lamar, then I'll jump back to the Buffs. All right. But see, now with Lamar Jackson being this trade with Max Crosby going to the Ravens, the clock is ticking right now on Lamar Jackson. The clock is ticking right now. Derrick Henry, I think he's out of his prime. I think Derrick Henry's out of his prime. See, he was able to do that in the soft-ass AFC South. Like, I'm going to just call it what it is. If your team is in the AFC South, then okay, it is what it is. Like, the Texans started bringing some physicality to them, to the AFC South. The Jacksonville just got some last year, but they've been soft. Now, when Derrick Henry was down in that division with the Titans, they were soft. Like, let's call it what it is, y'all. We're not about to sit here and pity-pat and talk about what teams is doing now and whatever else. They was soft. The AFC South was soft as fuck when Derrick Henry was down there running all over him. He came up to the AFC North, the black and blue division of the AFC, and started getting his ass cracked. And them years caught up to him real fast. He ain't got that many more years to be running in the AFC North. I'm keeping it real with y'all. You can call it what you want to call it. Cleveland's always ass, but they hitting. Them Cleveland Brown motherfuckers, they hitting. You hear me? Cincinnati can't win nothing. Joe Burrow need to get by, but that ain't got nothing to do with the Bengals. They hitting. Y'all already know the Pittsburgh Steelers, they hitting, period. You call us dirty, call us what you want. The AFC North black and blue division, Derrick Henry ain't got that long. The clock ticking on you, dog. Lamar Jackson got to get it done. They're making it very clear. They went out and got one of the best pass rushers in the league. Like, you can, like, to me right now, I would say he's the third best behind TJ and Myles Garrett. Period, point blank. He's been the most consistent. He has not fallen off. I don't care what you say. Max Crosby have not fallen off. I'll argue this with anybody to right now and to this day, bro. To this day. Nobody, what up, Law? What up with it? Like, anybody. I will argue this with any, just point them out, and I'm letting them have it. Because that's what it is. Max Crosby is he's the top 3 pass rusher in the league, been that most consistent throughout the years. And when they make moves like this, franchise history, even if you look at the history of the NFL, when they go out and they make moves, blockbuster trades before the draft, and they're getting guys bringing in guys on their teams, they're doing that to win. And he got to win now. If not, Lamar, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. He's going to be up out of Baltimore. and they're going to go with a new quarterback. Baltimore is probably going to try to go with a new quarterback and rebuild again, which to me, hopefully they hit on somebody. Hopefully, hopefully they hit, because that position, it just ain't the same no more. That quarterback position, it just ain't the same no more. You know what I mean? So, it's crazy. It's crazy I'm saying that, right? And then because that's a key thing. That position is not the same. It's really not. But the time is going up for that, because he's gonna have to get up out of there and possibly land somewhere where he could win. Because I don't think like Lamar will be done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think Lamar's done. Like, I think that his time in Baltimore will be up, but I think that Lamar can possibly go somewhere else and continue his career and win somewhere else. But to win in Baltimore, yeah, he got a couple more years to get that done. I think that's what's going on right now with them. And for me, being a Steeler fan and looking at what the Baltimore Ravens did and getting Crosby, it makes me wonder now, because they were still able to hit home even with only having, like, I think they only had like 11 sacks last season or something like that, 10 and a half, some crazy number like that. And they still was getting to us with our O-line. So we got problems. You know what I'm saying? We had problems. So who's our quarterback? We still don't know yet. I would like to know before the draft. I would like to know what's going on with our team before free agency opens up. And this is where we got stuck out again. Then we in this limbo again. And this is that. And this is that. I like to call this the Aaron Rodgers treatment. That's what I'm going to call this move, the Aaron Rodgers treatment, because this is what happens when you're waiting on Aaron Rodgers. You're not getting a definitive yes. You're not getting a definitive no. But your team is stuck in limbo and you're not making no moves. You're pushing pause on free agency. You're pushing pause, like, it affects the way that you draft, the way that you're looking at positions. Because where do we go? If we go Aaron Rodgers, he's probably going to want some veteran receivers. He's not going to want no younger guys. So that we're not going there in the draft. Like, it's crazy, man. It's a lot. It's really weird waiting on and to seeing what really he's doing, man. Like, what's going on with that division and where our team is at and where my team is at right now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy to sit there and say that. But that just kind of just see how I slid that in there, kind of just led over into talking about my Steelers, you know what I'm saying, from Lamar. But even just talking about my Steelers, so just bringing them up, Rico Dow, the Steelers want to pick up Rico Dow as a 2. Now, I like the move. Like, the move to me is like, okay, running back Rico Dow, I like him, right? I like Rico Dow. I like what he did down there in Carolina. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie and say I didn't like what he was doing. But I also like what Jaylen Warren has done too. And we still got to shore up that offensive line. And there's some guys that's out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to shore up that O-line. We got to get that popping, man. You said we got a receiver today. We got a receiver. We ain't a receiver. What, Clay? What is you talking about? We got a receiver. What is you talking about? I'm checking it right now. Michael Pittman Jr. from the Colts in a trade. So we got Michael Pittman Jr. from the Colts signed wide receiver 3-year, $59 million extension. Damn. For Michael Pittman? So y'all see where we going then. I mean, if we getting veteran receivers that much, that's got Aaron Rodgers written all over it. That's got Aaron Rodgers is coming back all over it. He don't particularly like younger guys who aren't polished, and you know what I'm saying, who ain't really him coming in, and he don't like dealing with that. But Michael Pittman, that move, it confuses me. It confuses me, but it also lets me know that it kind of gives me an idea on where the offense is going. Getting Michael Pittman Jr. Like, because y'all getting my raw reaction out of this. Like, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just now for real reading and seeing this. So y'all getting my initial reaction to this. And the reason why it confuses me is because Michael Pittman ain't no flyer. He ain't no high flyer. I thought we had a 50-50 ball type of guy, possession guy in DK. So if we go get Michael Pittman Jr. and we got DK Metcalf, it kind of gives me an idea of what's going on. You know what I mean? I don't think that we're planning on taking too many deep shots. I don't know. Maybe he can. It's not like they can't catch. They can't run. You know, they could, but I'd still look at those guys as more possession receivers than a speed receiver. You know what I mean? Like solid route runner. You know, get to that intermediate 12 to 15 yards, first down, chain movers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I look at those guys as, and I think that's the way that our offense is probably going to look under Mike McCarthy. I expected that. You know what I'm saying? With a nice little running game. So I get that. So that probably means that wide receiver is not at the top of our list in the draft. That's not the top of our list. And I know a lot of people's mad about that, but the receiving class is so deep. Like I never was really too amped up on getting a receiver anyway. Like in the first round, like I know a lot of people is mad. I can only imagine a lot of Steeler fans is mad that we signed a receiver, and they're like, "There's receivers in the draft. We could have got one out of the draft." Like the receiving class in the draft is so deep. We're gonna get a receiver out of the draft, but like the defense got to get fixed. And if we gotta win now, and it's in that division in the AFC North, it just seems to just say everything what the AFC North is saying, gotta get it together right now. Everybody wants it right now. Nobody wants to build anything. Everybody wants it now. Cam Hayward being there, TJ Watt still sticking around, not trading those guys for any assets or future assets or anything, says that we got to get it together now because they're staying there. They're staying put. They're not moving. Mike McCarthy coming there as a head coach, experience, won the Super Bowl. They think they can get that up out of him. They're going to bring back Aaron Rodgers, and I think they're going to try to load up with some young talent on the defense. And I think that's a solid thing to do. I really do because we gonna get. I think we maybe can get 4 more out of TJ, but Cam Hayward, like if we were to win the Super Bowl this year, Cam Hayward's retiring. He's gone. He's out of there. But the dog coming up. What's up, Law Dog? What's up with you, bro?
What's up, man? You hear me, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. What's up with
You
it?
hear me?
Mm-hmm.
What's up with it? You talking crazy, bro. I just want to let you know.
How?
Because first of all, mentioning the Steelers and the Super Bowl in the same sentence is ridiculous. That's first and foremost.
Mm-mm.
And then since you late, you might need to do your homework. You know what I mean? And see what y'all gonna do. And maybe you should call to your organization and your child whatever y'all program is or get whatever mapping direction y'all going to, because the shit ain't looking like nothing.
Nah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, so we signed Michael Pittman, right?
Store.
Michael Pittman Jr. don't make sense really to me, right? To go after that receiver.
I agree.
Don't. But now we just tied up some money, but it also says that they want to go, you know what I'm saying? And so they trying to negotiate with quarterback Daniel Jones. No way we're going trying to go after Daniel Jones. That's crazy. That's crazy talk. We trying to go. I don't look, I don't know what's going on with my organization at this moment. I don't even want to talk about it. So let me switch gears anyway. Let me switch gears.
Okay, there we go.
I don't even want to talk about that right now because that shit got me hot. Like there ain't no way that I'm about to be no. That's crazy. But did you see what's up with that? Did you see what's going on with the Buster? You seen that? The little video that Brendan Marion put out?
Which one?
He had
Which one?
Brendan Marion was talking to the team. I guess he was talking to the team, and he was talking to the buffs at the practice or whatever, and he told him like, "You soft," like, you know what I mean. He told dude he was soft. I'm trying to get, I'm trying to see if the video is on there or not. But they was fighting at practice, and you know what I'm saying, dudes getting beat up at practice, and he was like, the spicy moment. Bernard Marion called out. He called out one of his past, one of the players called him out like, you soft. You ain't see that? Y'all ain't see that video?
Yeah, I most definitely seen that video. Hell yeah.
Yeah, about this.
That's one of the videos that make me feel that. Well, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I know a guy up there in Colorado, Chubby, and per my sources, I'm stating I got sources, Chubby. You know why I'm stating that, Chubby? Because I'm the
Right.
guru, and the fact that I'm on your show, I gotta let them know I'm the guru.
All
And
right.
with me being the guru, yeah, but it's going down, boy. The Buffs got the momentum. I believe they got that big back in the backfield, Chubby. Coach say, "Hey, boy, you soft." That boy saying, "I ain't soft, coach. I ain't soft, coach. I come
Mm-hmm.
from Bama. I'm straight out the South, coach. I'm
Mm-hmm.
nothing like these boys." He get the rock. Let me see it, coach. Hand it to me down in the A gap. That boy blow through the A gap like Derrick Henry, boy. Hit the whole hard as a motherfucker. I said, "Oh yeah, Buffs gonna have a run game this year. Oh yeah, Buffs gonna have a run game this year. It's going down, baby. It's going down."
See, I like his attitude. I like Brendan Marion's. I like Brendan Marion's attitude. You know what I'm saying? He from around the way. He like Jeanette County. It's right there for real. Jeanette County go southeast from the bird. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So he bought that life. So when he was like, man, I ain't with that. Like I like that. Like y'all, you soft. Like
Hmm.
you just got pushed around. You lifting all them
Yeah.
weights. You lifting all them weights like that. And
I
you gonna
like
get
that one
pushed
video.
around?
He said, I like that one video where he was like, "Yeah, I be popping all that shit in the meeting rooms in the weight room. Yeah, come out here talking about, yes, sir." I said, "Oh, yeah." He talking that shit to them boys. He talking that, "Yeah, yes, sir." He said, "Man, you ain't with it." He said, "Man, you ain't put your mask on." Nigga. He said, "I'm on that when I come in here." And that's the type of coach that make you want to run through a fucking wall, Shelby. You hear me? Because that shit turned me up. It turned me up when I heard that. And when he said he on that, I know that feeling. Because I get on that. That shit had me on that. I'm like, I'm on that. Like, what a bitch want to do? I think I need that. I think that's one thing I'm missing. Like, I wish I could, when I miss about the game, it's just like suiting up, bro, and just feeling like, yeah, I'm finna do a bitch dirty today.
Yeah, man. I hear you, dog. Y'all hear you cooking while you stop.
Oh, shit, I'm checking you out, bro. What you over there mashing the gas on, bro? What that is you busting down over there? You going crazy. That bitch hitting. What that is, a Philly? What that
No,
is?
I got me a glizzy.
Oh, come on, Chubby. Come, you got you a glizzy.
Yeah, I got me a glizzy.
What is it? It's homemade? It's got
For
chili and
sure.
cheese on it?
Yeah, I ain't got no cheese on it. They ain't got no cheese on it.
Oh, you just
Mm-mm.
straight out the pack with the bread?
Nah, I fry them shits. I cook
Oh,
it
you
like
don't
you
use
do it on the
the
grill
bacon
for a
grease
couple of minutes.
with
That
the
shit
onion.
burn.
You got a little smothered down onion in there too.
Uh-huh. For
Remember
sure.
how you told me how you make the burgers and shit?
Oh yeah, see that's how you gotta make the burgers. When you make the burgers, you gotta saute your onions, you gotta saute your mushrooms, you know what I'm saying? Cook
Yeah, yeah, I
the
remember.
onions and the
You the first
mushrooms.
thing I ever said. Yeah, you said, I use the fat. I use the fat from the cheese to lubricate the meat so it holds
Yeah.
also Uber and crust. I said, yeah, this nigga Chubby is insane.
Yeah.
And
And
I
then when you make
cover it
the
and
like when
smother
you
it.
make a Philly cheesesteak, right? So the next time y'all go to make a Philly cheesesteak, you gotta it take like a perfect 13 hours to make the perfect Philly cheesesteak. And here's why. Here's why with the
13
perfect.
hours?
Listen. You got to get you a nice chuck roast. Get you a nice tender chuck roast. Put it in the crock pot and then cook it to the meat is just nice and just falling off. You just pull the roast meat just right off. And then the fat from the roast and all the juice and all that from the roast from being in the crock pot, right? You make your Philly cheesesteak with that. Now you could do your peppers, your onions, your mushrooms, whatever you put on your Philly cheesesteak. You cooked all that in the separate pot. You do that in a separate pan or whatever. Fry it up, saute it up, get it right. Now the meat that was sitting in the crock pot from that roast, it just comes right apart perfectly for your Philly cheesesteak. And you use some of that juice from the roast on your sandwich with the Philly cheesesteak with your Kaiser roll. Oh my god, that's banging! I'm telling you
That
that right
that
now.
is not a Philly cheesesteak you just made, Chubby.
That's fire.
That is what you call a
A hoagie or some shit.
no. That's a what's the name roast sandwich, dog. That's real popular, dog. On the Kaiser roll that you cook in
Yeah,
a crock pot and the juice. And if you like cheese and mushrooms and onions, you let the cheese melt all over it and you pour the juice on top of the cheese and let it soak in through.
Bro.
Um,
That is fire, bro. That's a Philly cheesesteak, bro. Any steak in between bread
that's not
with
a Philly
cheese is a
cheesesteak, bro.
that's
Philly
not a Philly
cheese,
cheesesteak.
bro.
I'm
That's
a,
a Philly cheese, bro.
a
That's a
real
French
Philly
onion.
cheesesteak. You take thin rib eyes.
Nah,
You throw them on your little flat top on your stove, and man, you chop that boy up. Put a little oil on it. Then you put your onions. If you like mushrooms, you put that on there. Chop it up just a little bit. Get your three slices of cheese, and get you some Italian bread.
mm-mm, mm-mm.
And you got you a Philly cheesesteak that way.
Bro, that roast sandwich, y'all ain't gonna want that thin ribeye shit no more. You eat that roast sandwich, I'm telling y'all ain't gonna want that Philly cheese no more. After you eat a roast sandwich, you ain't gonna want. I'm telling you,
No,
you ain't gonna
I
want it.
know what you're talking about, Chubby. I make those with my leftover pot roast. Yeah, that's fire there.
Fire, fire.
But you know what
The-
you should try with besides the Kaiser roll?
I try.
And,
I had
and we
what's
gonna
that?
get back to sports, but put it on a potato bun, bro.
A potato, bro.
Yes.
I'll
Chevy,
try.
that's a French dip sandwich. What you want?
I don't care what it is. It's
French dip.
fire.
That's what that's called.
I don't care what you call it. Just don't call me late to eat it, cause that junk is
Man,
fire.
listen, you don't cook better than me though. How about that? Y'all niggas can't cook better than me though. Y'all niggas might talk better than me. Y'all niggas can't cook better than me though.
Oh yeah, you can't cook. What you be whipping up? What you
I'm a
whipping up?
chef,
I
man.
I want to see who want to do something on the grill. Nigga, let's have a grill on me.
Yeah,
Um,
well, let's do it. Let's do it, bro. Because I got a question to ask you. I know you pumped right now, my brother from another mother, my little big brother. I know you is pumped with them cheese.
oh yeah, it's going down. It ain't over either, man. Ain't over. We just getting started. We got two first round picks this year.
I don't even think Truckin done seen who them
Ooh,
Chiefs picked up.
you don't know.
You lying?
MVP. MVP.
Who
They
they picked up? Who they picked
MVP.
up?
the
Kenneth
Super
Walker.
Bowl MVP, bro.
Yeah, nigga, it's going down. And we
Kenneth
still might
Walker?
draft Jeremiah. Still might draft Jeremiah Love.
Oh no, you ain't getting love. It's over.
Why? What's the name? The Saints just signed. The Saints just signed. Um,
And y'all got
Travis
two
Etienne,
first round picks.
and we got.
Yeah.
Remember that draft? Remember that draft we had? I told you I had the best draft, bro. Remember y'all had all them picks,
See,
and
this is
y'all
why.
was able to do y'all thing, and I didn't get. And see, I'm so true to it. Look, it came to fruition. Just how I would do it. Look what the Chiefs do the next week later. Guru, bro. I'm simply the best there is, bro.
And I think they got another defensive another inside man to play next to Jones, and then
Yep.
they go use a couple of them picks to replace McDuffie.
Man,
We're gonna
listen,
take Pons in the
man.
second round.
That's crazy. That's insane.
No,
That's insane, bro. Like that's
no,
crazy.
bro.
Like I don't know how. I can't stand y'all, man. I hate y'all. I hate
Nah,
y'all.
Chevy said right. You can't stand me, us,
I
the
can't stand.
Chiefs,
I can't
the
stand. I can't
winners.
stand them Chiefs. I can't stand them Chiefs.
So
I
let me
can't
ask y'all
stand
this:
them.
Who would y'all rather not see? Would y'all rather see us draft? See, I got two ways we can go about it. We can go Jeremiah Love and Kenyon Sadiq, or would y'all hate to see us go Cardinal Tate and Caleb Banks? Which
It
one
don't
of
even.
y'all?
It don't matter what y'all do. I mean, y'all can't go. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with either none of them picks that you just said. But it's just crazy how Kenneth Walker the third go to the Chiefs. Y'all got y'all back. Y'all just traded y'all. So what y'all draft picks looking like now?
We got 9 draft picks.
Yeah, you
Wow.
you 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 know law and them doing some under the table stuff, man. I want to
I
say
know a
something
guy.
to him. I say I can't believe what law and them pulled off, bro.
The
I,
queendom
know,
is out there, but trying to get it together.
I listen. I told y'all. See, can I get credit for last week? What the week before they did this? Then you see the trades I made. You see what I'm saying? So Chubby, they watching you, boy. They watching you, Chubby. They
Yeah,
said that
look, that's
dog. That dog
crazy
knows something.
because we did it live too. We did it live
We did
too,
it live.
and
I'm the
they
real
listen,
deal.
bro. That's crazy, bro.
I'm the
That's
real deal,
insane.
bro.
So y'all
This is
got
what I
9
do.
total picks. So y'all
Mm-hmm.
got the number 9 pick and y'all got the 29th from the Rams. So y'all
Mm-hmm.
cool in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And then we
Yep.
come back. We gonna grab Pons that second round. They replace McDuffie. Same prototype.
Y'all gonna trade us that 9th pick. We gonna get that 9th off y'all.
I mean, listen, we open. We open for business now.
We gonna get that. You said the window was never open for the Buffs. That's what Ellen V came in and said. Wow. She said it was never open. Hold up.
That's cause they don't see the vision. So I got to put it in braille for
Is it too late? Is it too
them. Did you
late
did
though?
you
For
did
them
you
to
hear the
bounce
did you
back?
hear the did you hear the Bardo Chubby?
Mm-mm.
You didn't hear what I just said. I'm gonna
Say
say
it,
it again.
repeat it.
It's because she didn't see the vision, so I got to put it in braille for her.
Oh. Oh, Black can't see it.
She might
And
can't
she,
see it, but she can feel it. You heard?
um,
Mm.
feel them vibes. You hear me?
I'm the eye, bro.
I
I'm
don't.
one of the ones, bro. I'm taking over from now on, bro. I'm relinquishing the Batman. I'm relinquishing the Robin role, and I'm fully stepping into this Batman role, bro.
Oh, that's what
I've
you're doing now.
decided, bro.
That's what you're
I'm
doing
back.
now. That's
I'm
what you're doing
Batman
now.
now. Yeah,
Well,
I'm
because
Batman
I
now.
don't think I simply can't say that the window is closed. I think it's open. I think she said,
But
nah, you too. You just said, nah, you too woke, Law. You too woke now. I'm telling you, they like go ahead, Law. You take go ahead. You get off. Go
I'm
ahead.
just
Get off what you got to get off
see
because
the
I know
thing about it is like this is not a guess. This is just simply what it is. Now I've been paying attention to Dion a long time by way of Shadur Sanders because I come for Shadur Sanders. That's just my guy. You feel me? So upon me arriving and checking out Mr. Two, I noticed a trend with Dion. One season he bad, or I put it like this: one season he shit, next season he sugar. One season he shit, next season he sugar. So pay attention to the trend. Things will tell you that last season was what, Chubby,
was 3-9.
and that would be considered shit. So
Shit,
this year be considered sugar,
sugar.
baby. And it's
That's
finna
it.
get sweet as it possibly can get, man. And all the suckers finna get licked all around the world, man. Cause I'm dropping it down on the ground for a hungry hound, man.
How
Get it
don't
off
y'all
the
see they
slow
went and
hoe.
got them hungry young individuals? How don't you see they got them hungry individuals? You go around and you look through the league, college football, right? You go and look up. You can go look at rosters right now. You can go look at depth charts for the most part for most
It
universities
ain't
and schools
necessarily the
right now.
players though for me. I mean,
What?
it is the players, but it's the coaching staff, bro. I
Yeah,
got
that's
something
sad.
I got the staff. I can believe it. It's like being on a job, bro, and you got good coworkers. You got a good manager that play their role. You feel me? Even if say the big boss an asshole, but if
Mm-hmm.
everybody else is in camaraderie under the same page, and we
Right.
can maneuver and we can finagle it together, and I got your back and you got mine, and I'm gonna stand on the table for you and you gonna stand on the table for me, man, then we rocking. We rocking. We taking off like a rocket, baby. We gone. Look up into the sky. We up there. It's
Listen,
going down, man.
got this.
I believe, man.
I'm gonna
You
tell y'all
believe.
something that's written, man. So y'all might as well get prepared for it already for everybody to be disappointed, bro.
Why is that?
Notre Dame is gonna be national champion.
I ain't even know that shit ain't
Negative.
that. Yeah, nobody ain't even studying that shit you talking about.
And you know what? Mark it. And when we get to the end of the season, I just want y'all to give me my credit.
Okay, so
It's
what's
Cliff,
working
going
out
on?
that way.
Cliff,
Lou,
y'all
Lou,
better, y'all
hey,
better, y'all better go to the national
Lou
championship.
Holtz just passed. That's going to be the biggest story in the NCAA. They setting it up for it.
Listen, y'all better win.
Man, nigga, Lou Holtz ain't that motherfucking
Hold
important no
on.
more, nigga.
Hold on. So he said he want to talk about Notre Dame. So let's talk about Notre Dame, and then I'll get back to the bus. I'll get back to the bus. Hold
Yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah. Pull up that schedule while you at it, and then let's go in and Cliff. What we doing, bro? How we gambling on this game, bro? What's that? What we doing? I want to. You
Listen,
want?
they
What we
listen.
doing?
Don't
Oh,
talk.
Because you
hold
got
on.
Miami.
I'm trying to think of a nice bet because I'm gonna need you to when
They
y'all come in the South Bend and walk out with that
look,
L, I'm
look,
gonna I'm,
y'all.
I'm gonna need you to pay for what I
Look,
had to
look,
go through
y'all.
last
And
year.
you playing the team that had one winning one. You show me a
Trucking,
team right now that
trucking.
won more
You
than
pulling
40
up the
games.
schedule, dog. That's why I said it's set up for this, bro.
Look, BYU. They got BYU got a winning record, and Miami had a winning record. So you what
Dog.
y'all gonna bet on that Miami
It,
game? Is that
it's
what y'all
yeah.
bet on?
Oh yeah, it's always me and Law of Miami because we go way back with that rivalry.
Hey,
And
this
I
year,
think
Cliff, when I win,
and
I
SMU, I
think,
think
I
SMU,
think, like
Miami, and BYU.
instead of you saying Miami's the greatest, I
Uh
might just
huh.
have you spell out Miami, the whole Miami Hurricane. Spell it out, nigga. That's what I might say, yeah, that might be my best. Spell it out. And when I say
Spell it.
spell it out, you might just gotta spell
He said
Miami
spell
Hurricanes all over.
it. Crazy. He said
I,
Spell it
I,
out, dude.
hey, no, I don't know. I might have to. I don't know. When I win, I
no,
might have to have Law turn his camera on, and he gonna have to have a leprechaun suit on or something, bro.
bro.
Spell it out,
Bro.
dude.
A
Come
leprechaun
on,
suit,
man.
Man,
We gonna kick
bro.
y'all letter.
This is the easiest schedule in the entire NCAA, bro.
Yeah, they always got
yeah,
an easy schedule, Chubby. Don't be
The
it's
confused by
easiest
that.
schedule,
it's
bro.
it's set up
Yeah,
this year, bro. Y'all gotta you
Them
gotta be
niggas
like my
bitching and
boy
whining
JB
about
say.
I
not making
usually
it
go up to
last year.
bat for y'all, Cliff, and you
You,
know
you,
I usually got to go up to bat for y'all, but Cliff, this schedule is
bro, I'm against. Listen, I'm against
He
it too,
Cliff was
but
mad, yeah, about the skills, yeah. Tell
I'm
him.
going I'm going micro, dog. Like my boy JB say, I'm going micro, man. It's set
nah.
up for that bullshit this year, dog.
That's crazy, yo. They
Man, you
got
want something for nothing, bro.
Wisconsin, Rice, Michigan State,
Yeah,
Purdue,
that's the shittiest
North
schedule ever.
Carolina, Stanford. They better be 6-0 right
Dog,
there.
dog, they got the shittiest schedule ever.
It's crazy, bro.
When I
And
That's
first
still
saw
not
that
gonna do nothing.
schedule, I said that's fucking pitiful, dog.
bro. How can Notre Dame get a guaranteed 5 seed with this schedule? You might
Cause
as well go
last
to
year,
the MAC.
Chubby,
You might as well go to a MAC team and say if they win, they get in, bro. That's
Dog,
crazy.
you already know what they did. They set up there. They didn't get in. They got mad the second day. They
there you
went to the
go.
NCAA with that bag and told them this is what's gonna happen, and they let them put their name on that dotted line.
That's
You
crazy.
remember they set out their bowl game and shit.
Right?
That's so crazy, bro.
That's
I
why I
cannot
said,
believe that, bro.
Chubby, I'm disappointed in you, Chubby, because it's like I was thinking you was gonna get your guru status this year, but this ain't nothing to talk about, Chubby. We already know Notre Dame ain't nothing,
What you
so
mean
you
Eh,
get
shouldn't
my
even be
guru
surprised.
status? My
All,
guru status.
all I know, they
Yeah,
can lose. They can lose every game on that schedule, but when them Hurricanes come into South Bend, if I'm not down there at New Rockney Stadium, I'm gonna be sitting right next to Law in
man.
Georgia,
Listen, I'm gonna keep
watching
it
the big
100.
screen, and I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
keep it
talking
100.
shit right next to my brother. You can book that
Listen,
one.
this is what listen. You know what? This is what I'm gonna try to do. This is the honest God truth. I really want to try to get up there to that Colorado Northwestern game, boy, and get in your mix. Think, cause
For
Chubby,
sure.
you right there, Cliff, you
Yeah,
right there. Then I
For
yeah,
can
I'm
get
sure.
right
up
there.
there. You feel me? And we can just, you know what I mean, do a little parlay, do us a
Yeah.
little, yeah, you know what I mean, kick us some shit. and then I can really tell you in your face how bad we're gonna kick y'all ass.
Well, I ain't gonna even lie to you, Long. I'm making arrangements to be somewhere next to you for this Notre Dame Miami game. We gonna do
Okay, yeah.
Colorado Northwestern because we
Yeah,
gonna kick
Ain't
some
gonna
shit
matter. Yeah, we damn near
and
might
have some
we
fun.
damn near might have to do a trip reimbursement. I might gotta, you know what I mean? Something, figure it out, man. How
Right?
much of like, yeah, we'll figure it out. You know
Hell
what I mean?
yeah,
Yeah, nigga. 'Cause you're gonna be you're gonna be hurt. We got a quarterback. Man, do you see the quarterback we just got?
man.
Man, we loaded too, man. I'm talking about we strapped down to the T. We brought everything back. We
Yeah,
ain't lose nothing. I mean, shit, cause
we ain't really lose
Beck
nothing either.
left.
That's gonna be a game now. I can't
Well,
wait. It
y'all
sounds
did
dead
lose something.
too.
That backfield gone, boy.
No, we still got our boy Aeneas there, brother, and we got
Man,
another other great tailback.
he ain't
Man, we
Jeremiah
ain't
Love.
losing nothing, man.
Oh, no, heck, Jeremiah,
Okay,
but
Mm-mm.
well, man, it's over with.
he can do his thing, no.
They ain't
It's
doing
over
nothing
with.
this year.
We got Tony. Nigga, we got receivers. We got Vaughn. We got a brother
Yeah,
that came in from South Carolina. He a speed demon. We got all our running backs back. The O line, we adding like two pieces. We already got the number one nigga in the nation coming in as a freshman.
crazy.
He gonna be out there. The O line in the middle, that's everything right there coming back. The defense,
We
we
shut,
lost
we
some
shutting that
pieces in the
down.
second. We lost some pieces in the secondary, and we just got the number one edge rush out the transfer portal. Nigga, oh my, to say
O-
we
o- o-
reloaded is an understatement.
That's
Only,
And
crazy.
then
o-
we got the best quarterback we had since Cam Ward, bro.
only person I'm worried about is Malachi.
Yeah, he going. Oh, Darian Minster. Y'all telling y'all better play y'all ticket, Darian
What's
Minster.
good
I'm
right
trying to
there?
tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all
We
better
we,
play. Y'all better
Uh,
play y'all ticket to that man.
we go rattle him.
No, he the Heisman. He next year Heisman.
He
I'm
ain't
not.
no Heisman. We go rattle that boy, man.
hit the racetrack.
Ain't no way, dog.
He's
Hey,
like an
Cliff.
Arizona. Man, this
Cliff,
is Arizona,
that's
man.
insane to say that, Cliff. You know that is that
We go rattle that boy, man. We know
ain't
about
no
him, man. We go
rattling.
rattle him,
Ain't no rattling this
Watermelon,
Darian
man.
Minster. Ain't no
man.
rattling.
We go rattle him, man.
What make you think y'all gonna do that?
Yeah, mango.
I'm letting you know that defensive line. We go rattle that boy. We didn't lose nothing.
Yeah. I'll be back.
Nah, couldn't nobody rattle him last
Oh,
year.
hey, bro.
Couldn't nobody rattle that man last year. Couldn't
He
nobody
he,
rattle him
All right,
last
he,
year.
he was all right. He wasn't all that though, bro.
Man, he fired, bro. He is all that, bro.
He was all right. He wasn't
Yeah,
all of
bro.
that, bro.
He is all that, bro. He is.
He ain't he wasn't like Chambers had in that playoff run. He ain't that.
Yeah, right. Come
We
on,
go,
bro.
all right, watch. We gonna show you. We gonna show
Who
y'all,
ain't
boy.
like that? Who ain't like what?
He said Darian Minster ain't
Your
like that.
quarterback.
He said Darian Minster
Who?
ain't like
Memphis?
that.
Yeah, we
Look,
gonna
You
rattle
hating
that
on
young man.
you just don't. That's
Minster because
first of all, that's not a
he
young
played
man.
for the
That's a
Hurricanes.
grown man. First of all, this is like a true
If he
senior.
didn't play for the Hurricanes, would you still be saying that, Cliff?
Yup.
No,
He
We gonna
lying. I can tell
rattle
the way
that
he
man.
said it. I
that's
can tell
crazy.
he said it unconfidently.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
We gonna rattle
nigga
that
just
young
hate.
man.
He hoping you can rattle.
That man is gonna walk in the South Bend and he's gonna be scared. Number
Ain't
one.
nobody scared to play in no South Bend, bro.
Y'all lied. We had to give y'all money for y'all to come because y'all kept wanting us to come to Miami.
Hold up.
Man,
Darian
listen, you know
Minster
you always be a
played
home and
some
home
tough,
series,
way
bro.
tougher teams than damn South Bend, bro. The
And
nose
listen,
team, bro.
Notre
That
Dame ain't
man,
been nothing. The last time Notre Dame had like appeal and like, oh, them boys might be do something. They got their blasted by Belmont. And after that, that shit ain't niggas. Oh, these niggas really soft.
We hey,
soft as
ain't
That's
nobody
all they
coming in the
said.
South. Ain't nobody coming in the South Bend to do nothing.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know about
they
that, but
show be treating y'all like y'all saw. They show set y'all out the playoffs, and y'all show set out like some hoes.
Man, dog, they paid
And
the
then y'all
price for
come
that.
back, and then y'all
y'all
come back and
tripping.
make a soft ass schedule.
Hey,
So
they paid the price for that. We said we gonna do what
pro,
we want to do.
program screen soft. And
That's
then
what it means.
it's so soft. Your program's so soft. You was actually mad about it.
Y'all fools, man.
We
That's how
we
soft it is.
I was mad that they let Notre Dame even schedule that. Yes, I
Right,
am.
cause y'all,
That they
right, cause
let
y'all
them
soft
throw
as
their weight
hell.
around like that. But see,
Right, cause y'all soft as hell. That's what soft niggas
that
do.
no, that lets you know who the pimps are in this game. They come in like the monsters and they take what they want.
They
That's
didn't take
insane.
nothing though. What did they take?
They getting ready to take this national championship, and we getting ready to take the U they pride away from them. When they come in the South Bend, it's gonna be gone. And like I
All right,
said,
Chubby,
I'm gonna be
move the
sitting.
conversation along, Chubby.
I'm
You
gonna
ain't
be
telling me
sitting
nothing.
right next to
Yeah.
my brother when that happens. We gonna have that grill fired up. I'm gonna have me a fifth of tequila, and we go sit there and you go watch
Okay,
that
this the
ass whip.
deal. This
Ah,
the
y'all
deal.
funny, man.
All right, we
I
can figure
heard.
it out,
Look,
cuz.
I heard nothing. The crazy thing about the conversation, I heard nothing football related. It just heard all shit talk. I heard nothing football related. I heard no football terms. I heard no reason, no real valid reason of why either team was going to win. I heard no football talk. None of that. Out of
Because
none of that. So
because
I'm completely lost. Like who? Like so? Ding ding ding. Who won the shit talking contest? Because I don't know. I'm just sitting here like, okay, who won? Because I didn't hear I didn't hear no reason. Like, okay, the defensive line neutralized the offensive line. The coaching's better. I didn't hear none of that. I didn't hear none of that. Any of that. Didn't hear no stats. Nothing. It just I'm like, damn. I talk about cooking hot dogs and shit.
all I can say is this: y'all, how Mensa, we've got our Heisman hopeful at quarterback also.
Ooh, CJ.
Yes, they've already
What?
man. He's already been crowned that already, bro.
Man,
CJ
fuck out of
Carr.
here, cuz.
Yes.
Chubby, bro, who your team, bro? Don't say Pittsburgh or not, because you'll be lying, bro. Pick a team, bro. Pick a real team, bro.
Pick a real team.
Yeah, bro.
What you say? He better not say that Pittsburgh Panthers, huh?
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Man,
bro.
the
Pick a
Pitt
real team, bro.
Panthers, man. We talking about a real
You
team.
don't even follow them like that, Chubby.
A real team. A
I'm just saying you
real
don't
team.
follow them like that, bro.
How you gonna say a real team? I don't got a
Because
college
you don't be
team.
committed. You don't be repping on them. Chris,
I,
have you ever heard Chubby rep the Pittsburgh Panthers?
He tried to rep when they was getting ready to play Notre Dame, but he really don't rep them. He know
Yeah,
he a
you
true
don't rep them,
Steelers,
bro. So
right?
yeah,
He
pick
a
a
true
team, bro.
Steelers fan.
that's
He,
it.
he-
That's
right?
it.
You can't pick Pittsburgh in college, man. So who you going with, Trucking?
In college football, who am I
Yeah,
rocking with in college football? Let's see. Who am I rocking with in college football? Mm, Besides Colorado this year, who am I rocking with? Let me see. Let me see who am I rocking with in college football this year? All right, so I think I'm gonna rock with. I'm gonna have to go with my boy Chambliss, or I'm or the U Chambliss. I like Chambliss.
You
I like
said, y'all
Chambliss. I like
knew it,
going back.
nigga. Y'all know you better pick one of the nigga or the you.
But
You
y'all
heard
know,
him.
but y'all gonna know who I pick.
You heard him.
Y'all gonna know what team it is. Y'all gonna know what team it is once we get in the season. Right now, it's just a whole bunch of paper. And games ain't won that way. I could look on paper and I could say this team got a good roster. This team got a good depth chart. This team is that. This team is this. I could look at all of that. I gotta see at least up to week one, and when things is set, and then y'all gonna know who my team is, and that's what it is. And I'm gonna tell y'all who's gonna win, just like I did last year when I was telling y'all that Indiana was the fucking truth before everybody started coming out and talking about it. Before Indiana was even a hot topic, you know what I'm saying? I came out and I was telling y'all that Indiana was the truth. I told y'all that, man, and that you know what I'm saying, and nobody wanted to believe that, but I don't just. And that's the reason why I don't think Notre Dame gonna win the national championship is because number one, I don't know. We don't know where these teams is going to line up at. Their schedule could look weak right now, and these teams can possibly be ranked later on in the season because how college football is set up. You know what I'm saying? NC State probably could wind up being something this year. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say that any of these teams won't pop up and become something. You know what I'm saying? Down the road. But I will say, I don't know. BYU, like, damn, that's looking bad. But there's a lot of teams out there, man. There's a lot of good teams. There's a lot of good teams in college football, and you don't know who's you can't. It's hard to win, but y'all ain't really getting no tests. Y'all ain't getting tested until BYU probably. And then they like, and y'all going through a bunch of scrimmages up until Miami, and y'all going and y'all gonna run into Miami come what week 8, or is that week 8? Yeah, week 8, and then y'all going or week 9 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna run into a bus hall. That's why I think y'all lose that game, Cliff. If you ask me, because y'all ain't playing nobody. Yeah, there's nobody's preparing y'all for Miami. Nobody is. Now I ain't
What
saying Miami's all world.
this is my thing with college football. We say we always use that. Don't nobody play nobody. You know what I'm saying? Certain teams don't play nobody. Schedules can look weak, but
Yeah.
to me, you find out who the real men are, regardless if they scrimmage 11 games and go 11-0, 12-0. You find out who the real men are once you get to them playoffs.
I mean, and
And they,
what's
you know what I'm saying? And that to me, that's the true test. I even said this before that schedule came out. I said Notre Dame, what they should do is scrap everything that they had already set up for how many ever years they go scheduling out. And I said you schedule 3 to 4 SEC teams, your 2 Big Ten teams, and then your the rest is your ACC. I
y'all
mean,
want?
well, with your rivalries, I mean, sprinkled in there. You know what I'm saying? And your 2 rivalries to me, basically with the contracts, is USC and them in Stanford. They got their contract for, because Stanford is on this year's schedule, right? Only people they had to replace was USC.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think the other one that they signed a contract with too, because they Catholic, is Boston College. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
That's been a
So
game that they always played from my
right.
understanding.
So like I said, okay, if you kept those 3 and you sprinkled in a couple of Big Ten and the rest SEC, then you got a schedule for me that I'm proud of. When this first came out, I wasn't proud of that shit. I knew what they did. They went in and they pushed their weight around.
Well, I mean, I guess all that matters is that you have an undefeated season. I mean, y'all have to go. I mean, because according to this schedule, nobody has won over the last year. Just last year, there's a lot of teams that lost more, didn't win 4 games. There's a lot of teams on this schedule that did not win 4 games, and that's not good. But hey, that's
I mean,
last year. That's last year though.
only thing they got to guarantee is they don't lose 2 games. They lose 1, and they, as long as they in the top 12, they in regardless. They can't get no higher than 5. Even if they go undefeated, they can't be a 1, 2, 3, or 4 seed.
Y'all can't lose. No, y'all can't lose 2 games on this schedule.
That's what I'm saying. They can't, because they lost 2 last year.
Y'all can't lose.
So if you lose 1 and you in the top 12 on the final weekend, you automatically in, because the NCAA got on their knees and gave them that contract.
Which is crazy. To me. Y'all just need to just go ahead and just lock it up. I mean, look, I like the moves that y'all make independently, as far as, you know what I mean, the money wise and everything. But y'all just might also just lock it into a conference. I mean, if not, I mean, look.
I mean,
they're gonna keep playing this game, and we're gonna keep hating on it. We're gonna keep
you might as well, because you getting the top prospects at the important positions. You know what I'm saying? You got the top prospect at defensive end. You got another top 10 at tailback, another one at receiver. I think you got the top prospect tight end. You keep getting all these top prospects. Go to the SEC. Freeman has proven he can recruit with them, so why not?
That's a damn shame.
But see, the thing about them is they are greedy. They do not want to share the revenue.
Listen, Cliff, you could make as many excuses you want to, brother. This look like a glorified G5 schedule.
Dog, hey, I'm agreeing with you, Truckin'. I got you. I didn't like I said, but they are Notre Dame. They push their weight around.
That's crazy.
And that's just what it is. Name another school that's guaranteed a spot if they finish in the top 12. Name another team.
Ain't one.
Okay, then.
Ain't one.
All right, what does that tell you?
They tell me that y'all just full of shit.
No, I mean that too, but it really tell you what did they do. They push their motherfucking weight around.
That's what they did. But I can't. I don't know. I just can't get jiggy with it, bro. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You can say all that, all the word salad. We can speak on that forever. But what I do know is that I already done bit down and said that they was going to win 8, and I don't think so. Back to what I was talking about with Colorado. I don't think that the window closing. Do you think the window's closed on them on the Buffs?
Or what on Colorado?
Yeah.
Like I said, I haven't even followed them this season. I saw one video, and that was what Law was talking about when the coach came in and made that speech, called him soft, and said he ready for this. He wake up ready for this. I haven't seen no practices. I haven't seen no weightlifting, no team, no nothing. So I couldn't even tell you, bro.
I
I'm
think
I'm
they
I'm actually listening. I got to listen to you and Law
okay.
because y'all been kind of in the mix. So I'm listening, and then I'm gonna start checking them out. But yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out what y'all are saying, and Law telling me, man, hey, that has been Dion's track record. Horrible, then great or good. And then
And
you
like
telling me, trucking, that you think the window is open.
I do. I really do. The coaching, because that's what we've been harping on is the coaching there, right? That's what we always talked about, Cliff. Have we not always talked about the coaching? We
Yeah.
always talked about how they was being coached. The coaches there, and they got those guys in there. They went and got those guys and solidified those positions at coaching. And we've always talked about that. Now there's a lot of turmoil. There's a lot of things that's going on at Colorado that we can't see. Now I
Mhm.
will say that there's things that's going on that we can't see. There's a lot going on behind the scenes. And I brought up that and said, is the window closing? Because I believe some people do believe that the window's closed on Colorado. That you know what I'm saying, that they don't have a chance to even come up out of the Big 12. And look, this year, I don't know. I'll say it like this: this year is the make or break year for them. I think honestly, if they go 6-6, the way I'm feeling right now, 6-6 is a failure right now. 6-6 is
Mm,
a failure right now for Colorado. It
really,
is.
trucking?
Yep, I'm feeling that way. And this is why I'm feeling the way that it's a failure. Rick George is gone. Rick George is gone. I don't think I don't know for a fact that he wanted to stay there, but I think for him to be there for as long as he was there, I think he liked that job. He was comfortable there. His family was up there a lot. You know what I mean? Like, trying to look at this from a different point of view, giving it a different perspective, you know what I'm saying, on the way that he was there and how long he was there at that job. We know that there's some financial issues going on that, and y'all could say that don't have nothing to do with football. Why are you bringing up the financial issues? Well, it does have something to do with football. Winning and losing has something to do with that. Football is one of the biggest revenue sports in college sports, period. Like, we could talk about there's great baseball players, a lot of great baseball players, a lot of great hockey players in college, a lot of great soccer players, lacrosse players, golf, all that. But football and basketball drive the revenue for
Yeah,
these universities, period,
yeah,
point blank. So
right.
if you ain't got a good basketball team, you gotta be hitting on football. You gotta be. And they didn't hit last year with the 3-9 record. Rick George is out of the door. New AD in there, meaning that he means business, right? Like, you gotta get it done. That's that's another reason why I think that Prime is going. He has to change. You got to, because it's all or nothing. And if you can't see that, I understand where the bad taste is in a lot of our mouth, but we always harp on the coaching. He stumbled up into a defensive coach. That just happened on accident. But sometimes, you know what I'm saying, great things come up out of that. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes great things come up out of those choices. Still got his guys in there. The offensive guy, I really like Brendan Marion, man. I rock with his attitude, his demeanor, the way that he coaches, period, point blank. Like, and his philosophy. I rocks with everything about him, man. How he pushes the players, how he's up front like that. And that's what they need there. That's what they need there. And it seems to be that Prime is stepping out of the way a little bit and let him get off like that. You know what I'm saying? You got some nasty offensive linemen. They fighting at practice. They going at it like that's supposed to happen. You see,
Okay.
that's supposed to happen. That's lit. Like, you know what I mean? I like a lot that's going on at Colorado right now. So I can't sit there and say, but 6-6 to me, that's a failure. That's a
So
failure. That's a
so are
failure
you
point. You
uh
can't go from 9-3, 3-9, and then jump up to 6-6, and y'all say that's cool. If 6-6 is cool, then the 5-7 that I said is cool too. And
so
it's one game off.
between you and Law, is there does it look like there's going to be real toughness this season that we haven't seen in the past?
Absolutely. 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 Because he went out and got hungry dogs. He went out and got some hungry dogs now. They went out and got some guys that got paid 100,000 and was happy. But now they at a D1 level and they finally get to show their skills. Now I'm speaking from a player's perspective. Now I'm speaking as if like from the player's perspective and point of view. Them guys is motivated to go out there and perform and show what they can do against Division I talent in the Big 12. Those guys is they on that. They pushing each other. You know what I'm saying? Like you can see it in some of the practices. Like these guys is going out there and pushing themselves and challenging each other and trying to find a hierarchy. But another thing with that, I mean, you always going to have that even on a team when you're bringing back most of your starting production anyway. Because if you're not having fights and on the field with all that, you know what I'm saying, the way that that's set up, this gladiator game, then something must be going on. But especially when you're bringing in all new players like this, because there had to be a pecking order. They're trying to find out who fit, who gonna fight, who's gonna fight or flight. Where's your fight or flight at? Is you gonna fight to the end or is you gonna quit when it come down to it? So I definitely see the toughness, and that's in the trenches. That's where that started. That's where it
Right.
starts at. And they got some, you know what I'm saying? And they got all the pieces. They got all the pieces in play. Now the thing is like literally all Coach Prime got to do, and I think that the only thing Coach Prime should be worried about doing is calling the timeouts at the right time. That's what he need to be focused on. And I ain't saying that being funny. I'm saying that being for real. Like all he has to do now is just manage the damn team from the sideline. Let them coaches coach. Let the defensive coordinator Marv do his thing. But it's going to be hard for him too. I do understand that too. I say so two things can be true because I do understand that he can't fall all the way back because his job is on the line. I believe it is. I do. You know what I'm saying? But you can't go 6-6. That's what you can't do that. That program needs at least 7 wins. At least. The Buffs need at least 7 wins. At least. They can't. 6-6 is a failure. You can't go 500. You got to go over 500 with this team. Is like I understand it. I get what a lot of people out there guessing, and then people what y'all saying in the background, and even what y'all not saying. But if you go look around at this roster, you go look at the roster. I'll be doing some of them videos, so y'all be on the lookout for those. And because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of the positions and where these guys came from and kind of explain it to y'all and break it down to y'all by these positions, because these guys is brought in so we will even know if they got better going to Colorado or if they got worse. So we'll know. We'll have a barometer on these guys. You know what I'm saying? We'll all have that together, because I believe that these guys, they went out and got the right type of guys to play the position. There ain't none of these dudes spoiled. Ain't none of these dudes that's at Colorado right now spoiled. Ain't none of them padded on. They you know what I'm saying? They didn't get there because of their name. Besides, I think, but I Boo Carter. I think, you know what I'm saying, he might got there, and I'm being honest. But everybody else, they got there off of what they put out on the field, their film. They didn't get there because of their name. They got there from what their production, what they gonna bring. And some of these dudes, that's why we looking at them like, man, some of these dudes came from the FCS, some of these dudes came from there. And I'm like, all right, bet. So but it's still in the back of my mind. And y'all heard me come out and say it too. Like, dude only could win. He only won 7 games in the Big Sky. And he had all them Division I players. So I'm like, all right. So I had to go and do my deep dive and do my homework on some of these players. Because I already knew the wide receiver from Miami of Ohio, but they're stacked at receiver. Like that receiver room is crazy. And Coach he came out and talked about his receiver room because he knows it's off the chain. That receiver room is crazy. It's crazy. Like I'm like y'all, like I don't know if y'all, and I ain't even trying to hype it up, y'all. I'm keeping it real with y'all. Like that receiving room is crazy. The running backs, that we know what Michael Welch and them did, and they added to that. The trenches is what I was worried about. You know what I mean? And the guys getting the chemistry together. And I think they might drop a couple because of that chemistry. But who knows? We'll see what that good coaching do. I think they in for a good season, man. I think the Buffs are a good rats. So no. If you think the window's closed, you shouldn't be thinking the window's closed. You should think the window is cracked. The window's cracked. Because they got it because they have to win more than 6. They have to. They have to.
So
you be breaking that shit down.
Yeah, so you trucking is cooking. So you going over 6. I mean, with your early prediction, right, trucking?
Yeah, I got to. Because that's a failure. It's 6-6 is a failure for Colorado at this point. It is. It's a failure. You don't bring in a Brennan Marion. Even now, he was able. If you able to win 7 games in the Big Sky the way that he did with a lot of now the chemistry, the way that you did, if you're able to do that there, you should definitely be able to come in the Big 12 and compete at that same level and get at least 7 out of these guys. At least. Now, not only did you get the same production you got there, but then you went and got some pieces added because you got Coach Prime, the face there, all the social media and all that, the glitz and the glamour that brought in some more guys. Let's just keep it real. You know what I'm saying? That brought in a couple extra guys for you too. And you was able to go to Texas and grab some guys. And you was able to go to Alabama and grab some guys and guys that got production. See, that's what this team was missing. Production and coaching. Development wasn't there. We talked about coaching. We talked about development. We talked about production with Colorado. Those 3 things have been met. So there is no excuse for them to go out there and lay an egg and underachieve and with winning only 6 games, getting to a bowl game. This needs to be a winning season. And if they're going to be playing a bowl, it needs to be in a high bowl. It needs to be a high bowl game. It needs straight up. If BYU can come in with a true freshman quarterback wearing, what number did Brockmeyer wear? 40 what?
47.
47. If he could come in as a true freshman in the Big 12 and do that, and I get it, Kalani Sitake and the staff is over there. Like the pitch, it gotta be there. The writing gotta be on the wall by now. Like there's a formula that, and he didn't build it the right way. Like I told y'all before last show, like you cook something the first time for your very first time, it might not taste good. The second time you cook it, you know what ingredients to put in there. You know what ingredients not to put in there. The third time you cook it, you might add something different to it. But by the time the 4th time you cook that dish, it's going to be exactly how you want it. It's going to taste the way you want it to taste. It's going to be good. And you're going to know what to put in it and what not to. So he got to know by now how the hell to prepare this dish. And it's going to be a good one. That's all I got to say.
All right, Law. What's up, bro?
I don't think Law could say nothing. When Law quiet, that mean I was cooking. That mean I said something. So that's a good thing. When Law quiet, that's a good thing, believe it or not. So
yeah, bro. You was cooking. That's a hell of a pot of gumbo.
I just think that's just what it is with him, man. That's what we seeing right now, y'all. I mean, it's gonna take some time. It's like, look, the time it's already took. We got it there, but y'all stay.
I'm tuned in. Chubby was putting out his whip game. You know what I mean? I would say that I'm with Chubby, but I disagree. I do believe he can go 66 and be successful. I would put an asterisk on that and say he would probably have to win the bowl game and make it 7 wins. I mean, that would be a nice closer. So 7-6 would be solid. But
Y'all, get,
beyond
y'all,
that,
get, y'all getting me excited, bro. Go ahead.
yeah,
So he
yeah,
got it.
but
So he
beyond,
has to win. So
go ahead.
he has to win more than 6 games. Either way you put it.
No, I don't think. But you basically saying he coaching for his job. I don't necessarily see it that way.
No. Look. If I said it like he's coaching for his job, I didn't necessarily mean to put it in that type of that
Well,
context. So if
okay.
y'all got it, if y'all took it that way, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that he knows how to cook this. That's why I just broke down that analogy at the
Well, see, I'm
last.
not necessarily saying you're wrong because
Like,
I mean, if he
you know
have
what I'm
another
saying?
4 win season, yeah, he probably get fired. But what I'm saying is, I feel like if he wins 6 games, I thought you were saying that that should be no good. But beyond that, this is what I say. That was like kind of like the only part I didn't agree with. But
Okay.
since you're saying you didn't say that, we can move forward from that. And I would say that my biggest thing, as far as the question you asked, Cliff, when you said are they big and physical? As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, Chubby, pull that video up. Let them see.
All right. Let
See if
me.
you can get that
I'm
video
trying to.
pulled
I'm
up.
trying to get. That's what I'm trying. I'm trying to get that. I've been trying to get that video
You
up,
want me to?
man.
I can find it for you and send it to you. You want me to send it to you?
Yeah, for sure, for
Okay.
sure. Because I got
Good.
a few of them, but I don't want to put on three on here.
All right,
But
brother. Yep.
definitely don't want to put on three on the joint. But yeah, he because they might try to take the live. You know what I'm saying? They might try to take it from us. Hold up,
Right.
but I
But
think this
now to answer your question, Cliff, yeah, they putting their game down. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And like I said, Brendan Marion is where my leverage holds at because I believe that because of what Marion is has provided as far as a coach and him actually being like I feel like he was able to pick his guys. You know what I'm saying? And so the fact that he was able to pick his guys, I feel like that's like a how can I explain? I'm trying to
That's an
simplify it,
added
bro.
bonus. That's another good ingredients that go into the gumbo to make it that's gonna give it that great taste. That's another piece. The way that if you could bring in your guys, the guys that that you can rely on, you know what I mean, to have your back, that's gonna have your back, that already know your style and how you want things done and how you need your players developed. Like that's an added bonus to everything. You know what I'm saying? Like when you so when if I'm running if we run in an outside zone run and your offensive lineman, he knows my offensive line coach knows how they have my guys ready for the offense that I want to run. That just to simple it up, just to simple it up,
Yeah. So
it breaks down into those simple plays like how the outside zone
right.
run. When my outside zone run in, I want my guard kicking this way. I want my tackle here. I want that backside guard pulling, and I want him pulling strong. I need my extra. I need my other back. I need you to the second level ASAP. You know what I mean? They already know where they how things are supposed to be ran.
And I think it's that, and also Cliff, to add to what Chubby was saying, like I feel like that's definitely like the foundation of it. But then again, it's like he brought a couple of his guys in as well. Where like these other coordinators didn't necessarily get to bring their guys. Like just recently, the Virginia Tech coach that got the DC job when Livingston left brought like 3 or 4 guys that was added to the staff from Virginia Tech. Then they brought in Clancy Pendergrass, where he kind of bounced around the league and had some longevity, where he was one of a coach that more or less had experience, where it was not traditionally like a prime hire, where he know what prime norm and what I mean, that type of. It's like it's
Okay.
no longer that. Like all of these coaches more or less got their own careers and their own establishments beyond prime. So this is a situation where they stepping in to fill a role to take their career to the next step because you succeeded and shit, and they get bigger than life like it's supposed to, but you nothing but on your way. You feel
Right.
me? Because if you get primed to be a top offense or a top defense,
And that'll be okay.
you only way you can go is to a head coaching job.
Yeah.
Or a bigger university or a bigger bag. But check this video out.
Don't go in if you're scared, and that'll be okay. But if you're on the field, let's get violent. Let's get physical. Let's go. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. They threw you around on U220, lifting all the weights. Let's get tough. Let's go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ain't seen nothing like that out there in Colorado before. So. Look at that boy. That's a running back. That's a running back, boy. I'm getting goosebumps. Boy, I'm ready. I'm ready to run through a wall.
Listen.
Look at him. He's beat up.
Let's run it back, though. We're
Don't go in if you're scared, and that'll be okay. But if you're on the field, let's get violent. Let's get physical. Let's go in if you're scared, and that'll be okay. But if you're on the field, let's get violent. Let's get physical. Let's go. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. They threw you around on U220, lifting all the weights. Let's get tough. Let's go get it.
Man, that's how you respond to that. Let's go get it.
Yeah.
You ain't had that. You ain't had that last year. You ain't had this last year. You ain't had them boys coming out talking like that. You ain't had them coming out just like, yo, like a coach like Brendan Marion, like that's what they need. See, that's why I rocks with him. That's that PA in him. See, that's that bird. That's that.
He just got me excited, man. He got me want to come out of retirement with that one.
See what I'm saying? Like that's how you challenge your players. Like they just tossed you around. You out there lifting all them weights. You big for nothing, pretty much. They just tossed you around. Let's go. And he came out there and said, ran right through him. Like that's how it is supposed to be done.
Yes, that's real coaching. Yeah. I see what Law talking about. They running through a brick wall because man, they haven't had that. They haven't had no coach really basically hold them accountable unless it was Dion, and Dion was doing it in a soft way. They need somebody. I like that. Somebody that's gonna be real in your face and let you know what you lifting all them weights for. You out here getting thrown around like a rag doll.
Right.
If you're not gonna be physical, you're not gonna be tough. Don't go in, and it's okay. We're not tripping on that. We'll use you better on the sideline.
Well, hold on, though. Check him out, though. That ain't the only time he came at the players. Like, this is what Brendan Marion do. Like, he told them to stop being weak. Look, check him out.
I see the caption.
Keep them out here like it's not going to be a physical, violent practice. Y'all keep coming out here surprised at a physicality. Don't talk all that cash money all throughout the quarter, and then when we get down here on the turf, then we get, yes, sir. Okay, coach. Stand up and stand on that. When you get out here, be physical, be violent. Because they keep bringing it to y'all, and we just keep going on the ground, keep thinking it's going to be a tag or something. They're getting after you. It shouldn't take the coaches screaming, calling you soft, for you to tighten up and be tough. That's what you should be on. As soon as you put your helmet on and strap your thing up and stretch, you should be on that. I'm on that. I woke up this morning on that.
Yeah.
As soon as this is done, I'm on the defensive coach's ass for touching the quarterback.
Yeah.
Since y'all won't do it.
Yeah.
I'm on that.
On that.
Get on that.
Get on
Get
that.
off the field. Don't go in.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. Get on that. You hear that accent? Get on that. Or get off the field. Get on that. Be physical. He's preaching that. He's letting them dudes know from the door like that was not there. And he knows what he's doing with the talent. Like, let's get it. What is y'all doing? Come out here talking that cash money, and then y'all come on the field. Yes, sir. Nah, bring that dog. Bring that dog out. Let's go.
Hey, play that one I just sent you right here so Cliff can see the size and what they look like.
Come on, man. Come on, man. These dudes, man, I'm trying to, man, listen, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, this is a different, it's a different, yo. And then everybody gonna be like, yo, man, everybody gonna be like, oh, Chubby was on that. I've been on the Colorado. I told y'all I buff leave again, dog. I told y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all know y'all talk like all right.
I love his approach.
This dude, man.
I love his approach.
I do too. This is what we've been talking about. This is exactly what we've been talking about for the past.
Fellas, this is a total 360 of what they had as far as coaches that were there.
Listen,
the past coaches gave speeches.
They ain't on
that. And man, yeah, I like this. I like his approach.
But they're responding to it too. Like, not only are they, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're responding. Ain't none of that bringing Ice Cube in for no speech. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you feel me? Snoop Dogg ain't coming like this. Look, this how big they are though. This the video that Law just sent me. That's
okay.
what I'm about to play now. Wow.
So you want to see size, huh? You want to see physicality, huh?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Who is that boy, number 55?
Yeah. And that'll be yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. Let's go, Bus. Let's go. We in the building, Law. Law, let them. Hey, Law, I'm trying to tell y'all. I'm trying to tell y'all. This is different. This is different. It's different, y'all. They're going to play. And look, like, there ain't no such thing as, I don't like to give games like a morale win. But when we watch them this year, you're going to see a team that don't quit in none of the quarters. That's going to play all the way through to the end 0-0 of the fourth quarter. You are going to see a team that is physical, that is going out there and just biting at the nails. They bite all the way through the nail. They gnaw on skin. You hear me? Gnaw on the nails.
You know what? I'm going to say this, and I've played against it when I've played. I'm not, I mean, I want them to win, but as far as wins and losses, from what I'm seeing, and it's just a little bit, teams are going to know that they've been in a dogfight. And that's what I'm talking about. You may not have the best talent or whatever, but if teams know that they're in for a dogfight, that's important and that's improvement. I'm not seeing softness that I did see in this short video. I'm seeing some toughness.
I got another video you're going to like. One more, Chubby.
One more?
One more, I'll send it to you.
I think you just did. This one here, right? The O-lineman.
Man, see, that's what I'm talking about. You hear them pass?
No! Let's go 5-1!
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a football practice.
No! Let's go 5-1!
That's what you're supposed to hear.
Y'all boys want to make me dig in the foul and show y'all something how the dog used to get down, boy. I might drop something for y'all, Chubby. I might have to drop the tape.
One more time. Can I play it one more time? One more time from the beginning. One more time, y'all.
You're supposed to hit him pass popping in that grind. That's what I'm talking about.
No! Let's go 5-1!
shots of football practice.
Oh God! Dog! Dog! Hey!
Yeah, I'm telling y'all.
Damn, that ain't Storm. Who the hell is that?
You
That was
know,
like a big that was like a big boy at quarterback.
that's old boy from Utah. First old boy from Utah was the backup in Utah. He gonna be up in there getting busy.
Mm.
You probably gonna see two quarterbacks. That's how he gonna fuck them up. He gonna mess them up. You already know he want vertical threats. He got what 8, 9 of them. You already know he got two backs off to the right now to him. He got about 4 of them, 4 backs. And he got 2 quarterbacks. I'm telling y'all, man. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it in action. That's all. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it in action. That's all I'm waiting for. I'm just waiting to see it in action. But I definitely got to get my player breakdown there for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It'll be in later this week though, for sure though.
For sure.
Yeah, my player breakdown for sure gonna be in later this week. You know what I'm saying? Get my player breakdown for y'all and all that, so y'all can be a little bit more familiar with the guys. And it gonna be more fancy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to do nothing super fancy or nothing. Just introduce them to y'all a little bit, give y'all a little background on them and where they came from, and you know what they gonna do for the Buffs. You know what I'm saying? And what should we expect out of them? Because 51 is nasty. Chauncey is nasty. Chauncey Gooden is nasty. I'm telling you, he's a dog. These are straight up. It's different out here with these dudes, with this team. We talked up. I mean, look, there's nothing else I could really say, but just bring y'all the good news. Just bring y'all the good news, and we're gonna sit back and we're gonna watch it. But we're gonna learn a lot about this team and more. So yeah. So if you want me to pick my team, this my team right here. This my team. This my team. That's my team right here. Because I know there ain't gonna be no quit. I don't like. There's just not. He's not with that. He's just not with that. That quits. It's not in him. So it's like, all right, dog. Hey, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Coming up and rocking with me. Appreciate y'all.
For sure, Chucky.
Everybody that tuned in. Y'all stay locked in with me, man. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Make sure that y'all hitting that like button. Share me out too, y'all. Y'all do that too. But I like
for sure, bro.
Yep, for sure. But I always end it like this. I'm gonna stay on that. Pray for yourself. That's important. Pray for each other. Pray for me. I'm always praying for y'all. I'm up out of here, y'all. Peace to the next one.